On today's video, we are going to be painting these little mushrooms. They are, it's a mixed media, just making a mess and having fun. So stay tuned. Hey all you beautiful flower blossoms out there. Welcome to Stuck on a Cloud. I am Tiffany, the creator here at The Cloud. Here, we will get carried away with inspiration of art, paper crafting, gardening, natural crafts, journaling, and more. So join my twin pups, Coral, Daisy, and myself. Grab your fluffiest cloud pillow, a cup of tea, of course, sit back and relax. Let your imagination plant colorful seeds of growing your inner creativity. Hi everyone, welcome back to another art video. So here I'm just prepping my paper with gel medium. Actually I'm using the soft gel medium and gesso to kind of give it a little bit more of a thicker background for all the layers, because I go through all the layers. I wasn't really sure what I was doing with this one. I never actually honestly know what I'm doing when I'm starting off. Most art that I do, I just kind of start flopping stuff down on the paper and whatever happens happens. And sometimes, honestly, I don't even really know what colors I'm using. Sometimes I'm going to admit that I am a lazy artist, and whatever might be sitting on the desk next to me might be just the colors that are going inside of the painting. Instead of me like digging through them trying to like think of colors, I just grab whatever's sitting on the table and start creating. Partially I don't really have a lot of time. I am a store manager, so I work a lot, and if you guys watch my garden videos, I do garden. I am a mom and a wife and all that fun stuff. So I try to find time in all of that good stuff to find time to create. So sometimes I do just kind of get the lazy whatever's next to me and let's just start playing and not put thought into it. So here I did some layers with pencil and some inks, and then put more gesso over it. I put a lot of gesso on my stuff because it gives layers, but then it also kind of makes another covers up the other layers with it still showing, but then also gives you a new surface to start a new layer on. So you'll see me using gesso a lot, and then I'm just layering and painting and having fun, listening to music and kind of going in the flow and zoning out and just letting my mind create free craziness. So anyways, I will pop off here and let you all beautiful little butterflies watch, and I might pop in again later. So enjoy!
Watching the sunset on Tennessee hills. I wish I could capture it, I never will. 'Cause I'm not a painter, can't stay in the lines. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. It's starting to rain, but I don't feel a thing. Sitting out rocking.
So here I finally kind of got to the point where I did kind of put some thought into what I was doing, and I decided to try to do my to do the mushrooms again. because when I made the first mushrooms, I totally was in love with it and had fun with it. So I thought, you know what, let's play, and since it's paper, it's not on a canvas, I can just kind of play around more and just see what happens. I like to use the water crayons to kind of give me my first layer when I first will draw, and before I actually put the real paint on, because with all of the layers that I have on the base of my art, sometimes the pencil drawings could get lost with all the other little random pencil drawings. So I will draw it and then I kind of go over it really fast with my water crayons, and then that kind of gives me more of a visual of where my drawing is to paint, and that way I don't really need to sit there and look when I actually have my acrylic paints painting it. I can just kind of go over the overlayer of the water crayons of my paintings, and then just kind of paint more of the details and stuff at that point.
Watching the sunset on Tennessee hills, I wish I could capture it, I never will. 'Cause I'm not a painter, can't stay in the lines. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. It's starting to rain, but I don't feel a thing. Sitting out rocking on that old porch swing. 'Cause I found me something that tastes like springtime. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things I can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change on a dime. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Preachers and dreamers, they both believe in the patterns and powers that we can't quite see. You can spend your life guessing or look for the signs. Sit back and sip on that dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things I can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change most times. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Pour me one more glass of dandelion wine.
So here I decided to try to do more of like the little leaves and flowers. As the first mushroom painting I did add more flowers. I am definitely not a expert artist, and so I am still trying to learn the whole layering of background and value and distance and all that kind of stuff. But also I am very whimsy and very loose. So my art is very loose and whimsy. So anyways, that's what I'm doing here, is putting some flowers and leaves around the mushrooms. And as you can see, I've used the color crayons and the watercolors to kind of give me a space, especially with the leaves, because those are very hard to see in there. And there's a point in here at some point, I don't remember, I did drop my paintbrush on the mushroom and it left like green, yep, there you go, there it was. And so, like I said before, it's not a mistake. I easily just went in there and added another leaf to cover that up. So, it worked fine because it just looked like there was another leaf in there. So, yep, I enjoy my little mixed media messy art. It's fun and like freeing to do because I don't have to really think. I can just play.
Watching the sunset on Tennessee hills. I wish I could capture it, I never will. 'Cause I'm not a painter, can't stay in the lines. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. It's starting to rain, but I don't feel a thing. Sitting out rocking on that old porch swing. 'Cause I found me something that tastes like springtime. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things you can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change on a dime. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Preachers and dreamers, they both believe in the patterns and powers that we can't quite see. You can spend your life guessing all of.
So I like to, after I get the base of my acrylic down, I like to go over it with oil pastels. It kind of gives it a little bit more of a detail without actually painting details. It gives it just another layer of textures in it to make it pop a little bit more. And you'll see me a lot going over my initial acrylic paint with oil pastels or chalk or something, a different medium, to kind of give it a more of a pop and a layer than just a basic acrylic paint. And then I also like to use my charcoal pencil to do tiny little shadowing highlights around all my stuff. And that way it gives it even more of a pop out and more defining in between, the mushrooms in the background and the flowers and stuff like that.
Sit back and sip on that dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things you can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change most times. So pour me one more
So here in a bit, you'll see me taking off the tape, which right now is washi tape, and I've used painter tape. I need to find better tape, because sometimes it does kind of stick and tear, like right there. So if any of you have any suggestions of a better tape, I would love to hear in the comments. So anyways, here it is, the finished mushroom. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had lots of fun making it. I apologize if you see more mushroom paintings in here. You definitely, that's usually what I do, is flowers or mushrooms or something natural in that sort. But anyways, I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you leave any questions, comments below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And like always, spread seeds, smiles, and sunshine. Thank you. Bye.